It's raining. We see a street lamp, a quiet street, a house with one light on in the living room, blinds drawn, an all-black police car that looks like a Ford mainline sits parked in the driveway.
How many men get a ticket out of the war, only to realize the war was something they loved?
We're in a living room that opens up to a joint kitchen. It's the 1950s. An analog clock on the wall, clean counters. We're close on a glass of whiskey and an ashtray filled with cigarette butts that sit on the end table. Next to the end table, we see a man sitting alone on a single padded chair. It's Detective Frank Brown. He smokes a cigarette and reads a folded newspaper. He wears a matted suit with a rugged shaved face, a black tie and a pack of cigarettes in his coat pocket, late 40s.
If I'm being honest, I haven't been sleeping much.
A phone on the wall rings. We hear it over the music. Detective Brown puts down the paper, gets up, walks over to the phone and answers it. We hear the mumbled words over the line.
"We got a case."
Detective Brown responds.
Understood.
He hangs up the phone, walks over to the end table and finishes his glass of whiskey in one gulp. He walks over to the coat hanger on the wall next to the front door and grabs his beige trench coat and his patrol cap.
My father always said you could tell the look of a man from his eyes. How he walked, how he talked. Maybe even what he was thinking. Those things make a man. Unfortunately, in my time, I found that's not always true.
He walks out of the front door and closes it. It's still raining. Detective Brown unlocks his car with a key, gets in, starts it, and backs out of the driveway.
I've seen good men kill, and sinners save lives. In many cases, I've understood both.
Detective Brown drives down the street, the windshield wipers on the car moving rhythmically.
From my viewpoint, it's not about us. You or me or them. I think the world gives us oars and we row the boat over and over until we reach our final destination on the tide.
Detective Brown makes a turn off a hill, and through the windshield we can see 1950s Los Angeles at night. We're entering the edge of Chinatown.
The city is dark. It's filled with vagrants and prostitutes. I don't know who I can trust.
The lights of Chinatown now start to shine on Detective Brown's face through the rain-beaten windshield.
My life has been spent in the wars. I came back from one only to find another waiting at my doorstep. I watched my brothers die from bullets. I watched my wife die from cancer. Neither made sense.
Through the windshield, we see Detective Brown pull up to a crime scene in front of a single-family home. Squad cars and police tape out front. It's still raining. Police stand around holding umbrellas. The front door is open. There's a small crowd.
And every day I load my pistol, never knowing if this is the one that doesn't bring me home.
Detective Brown drives his car down the rain-soaked streets. Windshield wipers still going. He smokes a cigarette. The window isn't cracked.
The road to hell is paved with bad intentions. Good intentions. Those are what get us through the pearly gates.
We see Detective Brown make a right and see the city through the windshield. We're heading towards it.
I've spent my life weary.
Through the windshield, we can only see a red light. Detective Brown stops the car. He's the only one on the road.
You know, they say that the greatest men often have the greatest sadness. In Greek mythology, the story of Sisyphus is seen as a tragedy. He cheated death and earned eternal punishment, pushing a rock up a hill in the underworld. The human response is to wonder if he was pushing the right rock, or if it was better than not having any rock to push at all.
We see squad cars lined up on the side of a city street next to a florist shop.
Mom was a mother of two, murdered in cold blood. God willing, we're about to find out.
Detective Brown drives home through the Los Angeles city streets, smoking a cigarette.
I've been on 100 cases now and solved all but one. But I don't talk about that. I suppose it's just me thinking that maybe if I solve one more, then pain of losing Marie will suddenly go away.
We take a beat. Detective Brown makes a turn.
We spent 20 summers together. God will never feel like summer again.
Detective Brown takes a long draw from his cigarette and exhales.
Pain is an alarm in a deaf world, a screaming megaphone at the pulpit of our own lives. It's a universal experience, a harsh truth. It awakens you to something you've been neglecting, and when you get the message, it's usually too late. I know for me it was.
From the view of the ceiling fan, we look down on Detective Brown waking up. It's the morning. He gets out of bed and walks out of the room.
My mornings are slow. I prefer it that way.
We're close on a pair of hands holding a coffee grinder.
I drink my coffee, I smoke my cigarettes, and I read the papers. I consider myself a student, but my teachers are criminals.
The grinder runs and we pan out to see Detective Brown grinding the coffee and pouring the grinds into a coffee machine.
The newspaper is my textbook. A robbery in Sun Valley, a break-in in Hollywood. It's all the same. Same motives, money, women. After all, what else is there? Well, maybe more than you think.
Detective Brown leaves the bar and walks to his car in the parking lot. He stops before he enters the car, puts a cigarette in his mouth and reaches into his pocket. He pulls out the matchbook and looks at it. Lorenzo's Cabaret, 4465 Hollywood Boulevard. A traditional diner, relatively empty. Detective Brown smokes his cigarette, a clean plate in front of him.
The story of humanity is a story of resilience. It's a long history of men and women who are abandoned for their faults and who are hoping to be redeemed. I ask myself, am I past the point of redemption? I don't know. But I know I've spent my life walking up to doors that didn't open when I knocked.
He takes a drag of his cigarette.
In truth, the only redemption I found is in a fresh pack of Chesterfields and in the barrel of my Smith & Wesson.
Detective Brown takes out his wallet, puts cash down for the meal, and walks out of the restaurant.